everyone, and today we're going to see how AOEs work, the mechanics behind it, and what is a good combination. Can we stack them? Can we not? Can we double stack, triple stack singles? Will they work together or not? Can we combine both and will they stack together? The circle or the rectangle? Well, let's find out. Start with the circle. Area damage in a circle, but 4% less damage total. Total damage. Okay, that's 4% less of total damage. Actually, I'd have to redo some things after reading that. But as you can see here, it's about, without penetration, it does about 2 blocks in. It does about three blocks wide. Yeah, about 3 blocks wide. It does in about a circle. Yeah. About 3 blocks wide. Okay. 3 blocks wide, 2 blocks deep. Let's go to the square here. Rectangle, or whatever you want to call it. Area damage in a horizontal rectangle. 4% less total damage. 4% less total. So now we're getting into 4 less total damage. We're losing 4% damage on our bullets when they hit. That just dawned on me on some of my builds. Well, we'll keep going. 4% less means every time a bullet comes out, you're going to have 4% less of that grand total damage of the bullet that is about to hit. If it's higher numbers, 4% is an actual dramatic change. Lower numbers, not really a dramatic change, but still a dramatic change no matter what you think or say. It is very dramatic. Now this one does about 3 wide and about, 2 deep. It's about the same. The only difference is the circle kind of gives you no. I hate these slow ones because they don't really. It's a lot of this. All right. All right. So circle does that, and as you can see, it's actually doing the circle damage. Now this one's done. It's hitting that one. And it starts doing damage to that. Once the left block got broke, then the next one got going. So the rectangle actually would fill up. Looks like, let's try it out. Looks like looks like the rectangle let's get to right about here. Let's see. Okay, so rectangle just does width, not depth. Circle does depth. So circle looks like it'd be good for, without a penetrating module, it could be good for penetrating the next row behind it. Now, let's see what happens if we add both of them together. Okay. We're now gaining 8% less damage. But it seems like it's being more consistent on penetration and width as well. So depth and width at the same time. Now, let's see what happens. I keep doing Let's see what happens. We do 2 circles. Will our penetration depth, will it? Oh, let's see. Nah. Let's go to right about here. Yeah, right here. Okay. So it looks like it's actually hitting, yeah, it's hitting 2 of them now. Instead of 1, it's actually doing 2. Looks like the range has opened up more. Okay, so it does stack, it looks like. We'll try it again. Keep it right here. Yeah, it's hitting 2. Yeah, it's hitting 2 of them, doing them both at the same time. Okay, it looks like about 1 block had a corner. From the other one, it can hit as well. So, let's take 1 off just to see the difference. Right about here. So it's still doing 2, but not, looks like, yeah, looks like it instantly hits 2 and gives us more of a depth on the second square. We'll try that again. Right about, yeah. So yeah, looks like it's making both these squares almost get done at the exact same time. Yeah. Yep, both of them done at the exact same time. Versus one getting done before the other one. 2 modules, now we're getting 2 squares done at the exact same time. Alright, cool. So it does stack. If that's the case, then clear. Rectangle. Let's see what it can do. So normally it was doing a 3 space. We'll see once we pass here. So it looks like now it's doing 4 spaces. Let's actually just right about here. So yeah, it looks like it's doing 4 wide now instead of 3 wide. Yeah, 4 wide. Wish we can clear this little spot, but you can still see. Yeah, the 4th is it? Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4 wide. It's 4 wide. So it does 4 wide, with just 2 of them. Try it again. Oh yeah, you can see 4 wide. Oh, that's even more than 4 wide. Or is that 4? Yeah, that's 4 wide. It's about 4 wide. That's 2. All right. Now we know they do stack. Let's see how wide we can really get it. So if I stay here, I should be able to get everything on the left side as well. Almost. If it clears that. All right, there we go. Got that. If we want to jump over further. Now, if we do up to 4 of them, 4 rectangles, we can actually do a whole, like, screen clear. I'll show you right here. And we'll do it here. You can just see the whole screen's cleared with just 4 of them. 4 rectangles. Not bad at all for stacking. That's very overpowered. But we also got to take into effect the math. Math. 4%. And we have 4 of them. So that's 12% minus 2 each bullet that comes out. Now, do we want to sacrifice damage over AOE? Give or take. If AOE really helps when it comes to the wide range of the screen, then yeah, we would want AOE. Because if it's clearing out more and you're not missing as many squares when you're going something like this or doing something like this, this is too weak. Right here. And say you miss a square by doing this, the AOE will help clear out the whole screen. So you're guaranteed to know that your ship's not going to hit anything. Any squares. It'd be a good safety precaution, safety measure when you're trying to clear levels and farm up the golden squares. Once you get to your legendary status, I'll let y'all see everything here. I'll go in more depth on each one and what they do. And good combinations later down the line. Now these two I have not farmed. I'm kind of farming, but I've just not been farming. I've been trying to do some 100 by 100, 200 by 200. Right now I'm only at 50 by 50 all the way around. But as you can see, you already probably seen it, but this is about my highest, 700. Well, I'm actually at my highest right here. And this is just the rocket ship, so it ain't rocket carrier, so it ain't really going to do much clearing. It'll drill through, but nah, it won't drill through. Maybe if I had a good start, but procced out at 2 mil, not bad at all. But so 729 is where I'm at right now. I prefer and I recommend between this, the circle. Well, here, let me just go back. What I recommend and what I prefer, what I think actually is the best until you're able to get more power, beginning is start off with your circle and your rectangle. Start off with your circle because it drills in. You don't have to pay for it penetrates. You don't have to or a pierce. You don't have to pay for or buy a piercing one in early game. You don't have to pay for your piercing yet. And it's a 2-in-1. It's an AOE and it can pierce to the back block. This one can do 2 deep, 3 wide. This can do 2 deep, 3 wide. But in that, for the rectangle, in the top right corners, this one will be hitting the center one first, the center block behind it. But if we want to mix them together, we can do it. Because, I mean, see how all these are? You can actually see it clearing and hitting all of them. Or, I mean, the range. You can see the AoE range. Like, oh, we got a weak ship. But we just cleared it without having to actually be hitting or hovering under every block. Just to show you an idea of why AoE is extremely valuable to you as a player. Because that's what we want. We want We want power, but yet we want to clear. We want to clear these things. What modules can help us clear? Oh, more power is probably better. In certain situations, yeah, it is. But in this situation, just starting off, do AOE. And they do stack. As you can see right here in this video, they do stack. You can have 4 of the rectangles or 4 of the circles. I recommend do 4 of the rectangles for the simple fact is it can clear the screen more, or it does a full screen clear versus, well, let's see, what does 4 circles do? That's a good idea. I haven't even tried that one yet. Might do the same. Find out. Go back here. Let's see. Nah, you can see because of the circle, you got these gaps on the left side. You got 2 gaps, 3, 4 gaps, 4 of them that got hit. It's not constant unless we want consistency. We'll try this again. See a difference. What is the difference? Let's see. It's better showing than telling. Yeah, you can see the whole now 4 of the rectangles. The whole entire screen's cleared now, and there's only 2 left over here. That's all. That's it. Done. And we only procced at 29. Crazy, I know. And that's with no damage multiplier. So if I take 1 off, we'll look at the damage at the end. So remove this. We'll see our damage change. Oh yeah, and here's my captain. He's doing about 14 damage. Plus the ship, so the ship's at... What is the ship at? Good question. Good question. What is the ship at? Base damage 8, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Okay, so 22. 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, 22. 22. Doing base damage. Grand total with base damage plus Neptune. Rank 14, that's base damage from him to the ship. That's 22 damage. Remember, we took 1 off, so we're going to see what the damage difference is now after the multiplier, or I mean the negative 4% got taken off. So we originally was at 8%, negative 8%, or negative 12% in damage. Or no, negative 16, 16, sorry. Negative 16% damage per bullet. Now we'll be at negative 12. Let's see if there's a difference in the outcome. All right, clear this up. Oh, wow, that's... Oh, the reason why that there's 3 left was because since we took 1 off, that means 1 block out is been taken away. So we had to clear 3 extra rows after the end of the first initial one. Oh, let's do it again. I completely got sidetracked. All right, clear. All right, let's see what our numbers are at now. 31. Okay, our damage is going up now. Crazy, I know, right? Now, let's see what happens. Does our damage go up even more now? $32. I don't think it'd be going up any further than that. This just to give you an idea that you can stack your AOEs. And you can stack single ones as well. I recommend the best AOE stack is rectangles. Hands down. That's why I might still actually have them on there. No, I shouldn't. I probably do just because of how high up I am. but you really don't need piercing. Okay, I got one piercing. And I got two rectangles. Ooh, I need to get more. I got two rectangles on this one. That's it. I got rid of the circle. Wait. Okay, so this has to stay on here. Yeah, I'll explain that later. I'll explain that further down. Oh, I got a spot that doesn't have anything. I'll take another rectangle. Thank you very much. Actually, okay, speed's 1. That drops down to 0.5. 0.5. Speed projectile speed 0.5. Uh, yeah, okay. I'll leave the pierce there. Actually, no. More bullet. All right. This is kind of every time I try to figure something out, I get so sidetracked. I jump onto something different. But that's why I run 4 of those, or 3 of those. Technically, I had 4, but then I put this up here so if blocks destroyed, continue with bit of remaining damage. I'll explain this one in the next video and how this combines very well with piercing. So in the next video, I'll explain how this and the piercing module works together and it complements each other very well for a combination. So until then, hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day and see you next time.